I am back with a tag today, which is kind of weird. We haven't done a tag in a really long time. But you know what? I saw this, so I thought I'm going to do these questions. There is 100 questions, though, so this is going to take forever. So I am going to tell you right now, go and grab yourself a drink. Get some snacks, supper, lunch, whatever time it is, breakfast. Have some coffee, hot chocolate, milk, juice, water, whatever it is you'd like to have. Go and grab yourself something right now, because you're going to want to hear all of these questions. You're going to want to stick around to the very, very end, right? Right? So I'm going to give you a second. Go ahead and go do that right now. We're good to go. So number one, what is my name? My name is Angela, or Angie, or Arrow Angie, or Mama, or Mommy, depending on who's talking to me. It's Angie. I like to be called Angie. Let's take my hair down. What's my middle name? Marie. It's actually Marie. I bet you didn't know that. It's Angela Marie. Where am I from? I'm from Northern Ontario, Canada. I actually live in Southern Ontario, Canada, but I'm from Northern Ontario, Canada. What do I do for a living? Nothing! That's not true. I actually was working in a call center for a little over 8 years. I was a trainer there, and then I had to have bowel surgery, so I went on disability, and then I never went back. So right now, I do YouTube, I write, I do social media stuff with my blog, do a little bit of everything. What's my favorite color? My actual favorite color is pink. What is my star sign? I am a Taurus because I was born in May 14th. That's probably going to be a question you watch. What's my favorite music genre? Rock. Actually, is Aerosmith considered a genre? Because I just like Aerosmith, but it is rock. 80s rock, I guess, because I was born in 76. Who is my favorite musician? I just answered that. Aerosmith. So, always Aerosmith. My favorite food is pierogies. Paraha pierogies. However you pronounce it, wherever you're from. It is like a little dough-shaped, like, it's got their dough and it's filled with cheese and potatoes. It's absolutely favorite food. And then I guess my second favorite food would be spaghetti. My favorite drink? I don't really have a favorite drink. Well, maybe Big Red. Big Red soda would be my favorite. But since we don't have it here, I don't really have a absolutely favorite. I do fancy cherry Coke, Cherry Dr. Pepper, anything with cherry in it. Cherry 7-Up. We don't have all of that. Only sometimes. Sorry, I'm looking. My hair looks it looks flat. Look how flat it looks. What's my favorite snack? Popcorn, although I'm not allowed to eat it, so probably hummus and chips. Favorite holiday? Halloween? Is that a holiday? It's probably not a holiday, but Halloween is my absolutely favorite time of the year. My favorite pastime is reading. My favorite sport? I don't have a favorite sport, so nothing. What is something you're talented at? Apparently I can type pretty quickly. I'm a good writer. I can social media. I can multitask very, 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 very well. What is something you wish you were talented at? I wish I could sing. I can't sing at all. I wish I could sing. Are you competitive? Heck yeah, I am. Every single thing I do, from everything I'm competitive at. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very competitive. Describe yourself in one single sentence. Friendly, outgoing. Friendly and outgoing. What's the best compliment you ever received? Someone told me that I was a very giving person, that I would give them my shirt off my back if they needed it, and they really appreciated it. And that is absolutely positively true. Even when I'm going through the worst thing in my life, I'm thinking about the other person. What are some of my bad habits. I'm hard on myself. Apparently I make everything about myself as well. My favorite thing is about myself. So number 22 says, what is my favorite thing about myself? The ability, I think my favorite thing is the ability that I can make friends really easily, and I'm very easily, like, I can get along with everybody. What is the top of my bucket list? You know what, I filled almost everything on my bucket list, which was meet Steven Tyler, and then meet everybody in Aerosmith, get them signatures on my back. Yeah, you know, I've done a lot of the stuff that's on my bucket list. I think that maybe one thing left is that I've never been to Disney, any Disneys, so I'd really like to go to Disney. And now, you know, Ryder's the perfect age to take him to Disney. What is my long-term goals? To be successful at something. You know, like, I'd like to be a successful writer, successful YouTuber, successful homeschooler, successful at something. My short-term goals, I don't really have any short-term goals. I have an app. Is that a short-term goal? There's 3 of them. I don't know. I don't really have any. What are you doing today to help you achieve those goals? Well, I'm social media, doing lots of social media. Sorry, I have a puppy right now biting me. Puppy! I'm not going to be able to do this and hold the puppy, but that's okay. What is my biggest accomplishment? I wrote a book and I published it. Said I was going to do it, and I did it. What is my ideal first date for you? I am way past first dates. I've been with my husband since 1997, so we're not having any more first dates. What's something you look for in a partner? Again, I am not looking for anything in a partner. I already have a partner of many, 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 many years, but if I was to relook, they'd have to be honest, they'd have to be funny, they'd have to be geeky, they'd have to be friendly, all the things that my love currently is. What's something, oh, who was your role model? My mom was my role model. She has passed away, but she was definitely my my role model. She was funny, she was smart, she was a hard worker. She had many, many, many friends. Everybody loved her. You know, she is the person that I strive to be. She was a great mom. She was my best friend. So she was definitely my role model. Which is, my parents are mostly like, I am exactly like my mom. Exactly like my mom. We are 2 peas in a pod. I mean, yeah. And if you know who Roseanne is from the show Roseanne, that was my mom. And I think that that's really funny. What are your parents you're closest to? My mom, I was definitely closest to her. We were best friends. What's the last book you read? I'm currently reading like 5 books, but the last book I finished was Simon versus the Homo sapien Agenda. I think that's the last one I finished. What's my favorite fairy tale? Well, it used to be Cinderella, but I kind of grew up, so it's not Cinderella anymore. I guess, is Wizard of Oz considered a fairy tale? If so, then that would be it. What's my favorite quote? Don't judge a book by its cover, or who you're gonna love by your lover. What's my favorite subject in school? I am way past school, but it was English, no surprise. Which was I best at? English. Did I have a favorite teacher? Yes, I did. It was my English teacher. Who left the most impact on your life? It says, who left the most impact on your life? It was my grade 7 teacher, Mr. Ellis. For some reason you are watching this, Mr. Ellis. I seriously doubt you are. You made the most impact in my life. You believed in me, and when I used to work at a pet store, he used to come in all the time, and then he asked me, like, have you finished your book? Have you written your book? Because he was very, very, you know, I always wanted to have a book series, kind of like Sweet Valley High. That was my goal in life, is to have that, like a series of books like that. And he was, you know, always encouraging me to go for that dream. So he was the person that, you know, I most looked up to in school. What app do you use most? Either Facebook or the YouTube app. Probably the YouTube app. I think I use that the most. What piece of technology can you not live without? A computer. Obviously, I cannot live without a computer, and I don't know why you would want to live without a computer. What countries have you visited? Just the US and Canada. Obviously, because I live in Canada. What countries would you like to visit? Australia and New Zealand. What's on top of my bucket list? Didn't you already ask me that? Okay, I'm gonna say going to Australia is on top of my bucket list, okay? What's my most embarrassing memory? I don't know. Maybe when I stepped in dog poop and then I didn't realize it, and then we were right in the middle of exams at school, in high school, and I realized it, but you couldn't leave because it was an exam, so that's probably what it was. Oh my god, there's more. We're only on number 46. How many relationships have you been in? I don't know, a lot. I don't know. I started dating when I was like 14. I probably had 10 boyfriends. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. If you could give your younger self any advice, what would it be? Don't be so hard on yourself. You know, it's going to all be okay in the long run. One thing you know now. What's one thing you know now that you wish you'd known as a kid? So you know what? Being an adult sucks. Don't be in such a hurry to grow up, because being an adult sucks. Tea or coffee? Neither. But if I have to choose, it'll be iced coffee. How tall am I? I am 5'5". Do I prefer cats or dogs? We have both, so I can't really answer that. However, if I had to choose, I'd probably choose dogs. Funniest moment throughout school? I don't really think I have a funny moment through school. I don't remember. I graduated high school so long ago, I honestly couldn't tell you. How many countries have we visited? You've already asked me that question, and I haven't. Oh, well, it said, what countries have you visited? Now this is one that's how many? 2 countries. In case you can't add, it was 2. What's your favorite or worst subject in high school? It was English. Didn't you already ask me that? What's my favorite animal? A dog. What sports do I play? Have I played? I don't play any sports. I've played bowling. Is that a sport? What's my favorite book? Catcher in the Rye. Who are my favorite YouTubers? I have way too many favorite YouTubers. If we're talking big YouTubers, it used to be Daily Bumps. Now it's not so much. I don't remember the last time I watched them. Superwoman, I watch her, and Graveyard Girl. And of course all of the little guys that, you know, I don't even need to mention because I've mentioned them so many times, all my friends. What's my favorite movie? Lost Boys. My single or taken? I am taken. Married since 2004. What's my ideal of first date? You have already asked me that question. I know. How many girlfriends and boyfriends have you had? Again, you asked me that question. Favorite memory from childhood? Probably getting my first Care Bear. Do I speak any languages? I can speak Ukrainian and French, but not well. Do I have any siblings? I am an only child. Yes, we're almost through it. We are at, oh, you know what? There's not 100. There's only 72 for some reason. How would you describe your fashion sense? Well, apparently I wear this shirt every single day. I don't, but it just seems like whenever I go to film, I'm always wearing this shirt. What's my favorite restaurant? Chick-fil-A, but we do not have Chick-fil-A in Canada, sadly. My favorite TV shows? I like a lot of shows. It used to be Pretty Little Liar, any of the reality shows like Big Brother, Survivor, Walking Dead. I don't even know. Right now I'm on this kick of watching like the Mindy Project and also shows that I wouldn't watch with my husband. So like The Bold Type. PC or Mac? PC all the way. Android or iOS? Android phone. And tell us one of your bad habits. My bad habits, I think you already asked me that, but do I have a bad habit? I swear a lot. I swear a lot. Way, way, way too much. So anyways, I'm going to copy these questions down in the description below. I'm not going to go through the ones that are already like asked more than once, but if you've watched this, then you will know that they've already been asked more than once. I thank you so much for watching this. It's going to be a 15-minute video. I never put out 15-minute videos. I'm so sorry. However, it was worth it, right? You learned a lot about me, like the color of my eyes and glasses and hair. It all matches right now. Isn't that weird? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, and we'll see you next video. Bye.